Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. It's Wednesday, which means it's New Comic Book Day. New comics are hitting the shelves all across the world. Digitally, physically, it's like the best day of the week. It's New Comic Book Day. Now, I got in my hands a new trade from Marvel. Marvel's hooked us up with this. We got it for free, so like to be nice and transparent when it comes to that. It is Weapons of Mutant Destruction by Greg Pak, Mahmud, Asrar, Mark Borstelmann, Robert Gill, Nolan Woodard, and Frank DeMarta. It collects Weapons of Mutant Destruction Alpha, Weapon X number 5 and 6, and Totally Awesome Hawk 20 through 22, basically the crossover that happened between the two series, as we see the Weapon X program kind of get restarted in a way with Reverend Stryker in charge, them creating a Weapon X Hulk hybrid thing. And overall, it's decent. This does feel like one of the kind of more forgettable storylines that we've seen in like Wolverine or Hulk stories. Not necessarily bad, not necessarily good. It's somewhat enjoyable. It does have its moments and highlights of it. I think my big issue with the series isn't necessarily the story itself. It's that the art kind of was really all over the place, so it wasn't super consistent. There was some really solid moments to watch the Amadeus Cho Hulk deal with the team of Lady Deathstrike and Warpath and Domino and Sabretooth and Old Man Logan. Is pretty entertaining because obviously how he wants to be a hero is totally different how they expect to be a hero, and like Lady Deathstrike as a hero is a little bit of an odd concept. And be able to see Reverend Stryker and his kind of like New Dominion Church, whatever you want to call it, kind of blossom again to come up with new thread is actually interesting. So overall, like, not bad, just not, doesn't quite blow me away. It's one of those, like, if you want to see where this goes, because this is definitely going to have a pretty big impact going forward, it's worth checking this out at the beginning. So this retails for $17.99 for, what is it, 5 issues. It's you know, not that bad of a price-wise to go check it out. Let's look at the art. As I said, I think the art is inconsistent at best. There's some art that I think is really good. Like, I like this art. This is really solid to me. You know, there's nothing really exciting in that, but you know, I enjoy it. This was this was art that was good. And then there was art like this. Again, not bad, pretty decent. I like it. It's enjoyable. But then you get stuff like, well, that's good. Let's find it. There's a lot to go over. You get some inconsistent stuff. Yeah, like this. Not quite as happy about that art. Things don't look quite as good. So it's a little inconsistent in that. There are some really cool concepts introduced, concepts I hope like play out in both Hulk and the X universe, so there's that at least. But overall, as a story unto itself, it's somewhat forgettable. It really kind of feels like a prelude to something else. And basically really cool concepts that just never quite played out to their full potential of awesomeness. As far as extras, of course, we got covers for the various comics, and I think that's about it. Yeah, it just kind of ends, so you don't really get a whole lot of extra in it. There's like pages that has these covers, but you're not getting pages themselves that are just the covers. So yeah. So it's one of those, if you haven't read this, if you're really a diehard Hulk or X-Men fan and want to kind of see the Weapon X program kind of restarted and see where it goes, like this is pretty much the primer for all that. But as it goes as a story, it's kind of okay. I want to thank Marvel for hooking us up with this again. Thanks so much. You can go get this at your comic book store today. It'll be out in bookstores in a little while. If you want to go get this at your comic book store, first and foremost, go support your local comic book shop. We've got a link beneath this. You can go put in your zip code, and I'll tell you if a shop's near you. If there's no shop near you, well, we've got some affiliate links beneath this where you can buy it there. There are affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage of that. But by doing that, you help support our site. So thank you so much for that. Now, if you're into Marvel, if you're into Wolverine, if you're into comic books, Hulk, whatever, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com or on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, make my Marvel and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.